Hello, everybody. Happy Tuesday. How was your weekend? Did you guys have a good weekend? Some good fun time doing some sewing? So we get everybody popping on here. Whoops. There we go. Okay, here we go. So if you've got comments, go ahead and type them in. If you've got questions, today, Tuesday, this afternoon, our color dance block of the month quilt. That's the one that you see back there on the wall behind me. That is the quilt that we're going to be doing and starting this afternoon. So if you thought, well, maybe I'd like to, you could still join us. Okay, you can still get a kit, you can still join us, no problem. You have the choice of the brights, and then there is shy. We've got the pastel colors. We're teaching both at the same time. Good morning, Colleen, although it's good afternoon here. Okay, so I've got a couple things to, just a quick little show and tell, or quick little demos to show you. But I also want to share with you, let me grab, you know, we talk about panels. Yeah, you talk about panels all the time. Yeah, I do, because there's so many cool things. So I wanted to show this. This is one of the panels that we have at the shop. Okay, we have this panel. What a nice apron. It comes with the ties. So the ties across the top. Oh, I've got a glitch in my arm today. Must have been that 2,300 yards I swam this morning. But a nice apron, nice length, great gift. Why are you talking gift? Because it's October, guys. December, Christmas is coming. And all I did with that is one panel, and I did add a yard, I think I bought a yard of just plain white. I mean, you could do a print or do something else. You don't even have to. But when I make them, it's the easy way is a yard of fabric and the panel, and it's easy to put them right sides together, flip it and turn it, and do a little bit of top stitching. But look at this. Beautiful. This is a beautiful apron, nice quality. So, you know, you could put their name on it, you could put a message in it. And we also have, and I'll show you how big this is. Oh gosh. There is a tote. Look at that. There is a panel that makes a tote bag. So you could easily, a tote bag, I squared off the bottoms. I did use a piece of fabric for the lining. I don't know if we still have that, but we had some coordinating fabric. The tote bag comes with a pocket and the handle. So here you go. Here's the whole thing. Super, super easy to make. Anybody that likes orchids and flowers, or you just want to wrap a gift, put it down inside of a bag instead of using all the wrapping paper. How big is the tote? This tote is big enough to hold right now, and you've got lots of room up here at the top. What do you have in your bag? I have the Pumpkin Pizzazz kits. Yes, Pumpkin Pizzazz kits are in the bag. They're ready, kind of, sort of. They'll be ready tomorrow, because I'm looking at the instructions, and it was asking for some crochet, some other heavier threads, and I'm searching and seeing if I can't put something else in there. Add a little extra for your tendrils on your pumpkin. Do you want to know what that's all about? Sign up for the class. I have 20 spots. It is a serger class. This is what you're going to be making, is that pumpkin. I've got the fabrics. I pulled some really cool, I will show you. Just grab them. Got the fabrics cut. I like to play around with different things. So I liked this one. I think that will make a really cool top to the pumpkin. You know, you got to have, a pumpkin's got to have a stem. Well, because it's got all those different colors and movement, it looks like a stem for on top of the pumpkin. Then the pumpkin colors for the pumpkin itself, look at this. We have such a couple batiks in there, because I like And I love to mix all the different fabrics and colors. This is a Moda Bella Solid. Then, of course, grunge and another grunge. So you have all of that. You've got this nice little bundle of fabric. Yep, right there inside your kit. So good morning, Kim. Are you back from your sunny vacation? Back to the East Coast? Okay, so we have that. I just have this because I got it to, picked it up to make a gift for someone. Pet kerchief blanks. Do you have a pet in your life? In your family? Like grandkids, granddogs, grandpups? In your family? Oh, you're in Maui. Yeah, Maui. Maui's beautiful. Maui's beautiful. Enjoy. If you've never been, Kim, take a trip to the road to Hana. Serging lots today. Forgot to remember to check the loopers and ran out of upper thread. That will happen because it'll run right through and run dry. It's it's playing serger chicken instead of bobbin chicken. But we have quite a few of these. I think they're on sale on our website. There's 2 to a package. Quick, easy gifts. The best way to is through the pups. Pups and cats, and these can be made so they can be made smaller. So just seeing them laying here on my table waiting to be finished, so figured I would pick it up and show it to you. Okay, so what I want to show you, okay, over here. We talked about these boxes the other day from Dime, and they remind me of the plastic wrap, saran wrap, the different packages that you put all of your tear away, your plastic wrap and your foil and all that stuff to stack it up. Well, these come in a pack of 2. And what you see here is I've got them in the pack. Doesn't matter what you've put in it. You're going to put in what your most used stabilizer is. And I grabbed 2. One is the Kimberbell Wash Away Sticky. And to help remember what's in there, the easy way is just to put your label on it and take a clip. That's all I did, was just take one of my clips. Same thing with this. I've got the no-show mesh. And instead of marking up my box, because I kind of like it and I didn't want to put labels and sticky on it, I just put that in the box as well and stuck a little clip on it, and then I keep them right over here on the corner of my cutting table. So when I'm ready, all I have to do is pull it out. Okay, pull it out, lay it down. I'm not really going to cut it because I'm not ready. And measure and cut. So you've got the perfect size for whatever project it is that you're doing right there, and so handy. Okay. Now, Quilter Select. We are a dealer for Quilter Select. And what I wanted to show you is usually my little ruler, my little suction cup. I love those suction cups. In fact, I think I need more than one. But this lets me pick the ruler up, lay it down, pick it up, turn it around, and hold it when I go to cut. It gives you that extra little little bit of a grip. But what I want to show you today is my Quilter Select Ruler. It's got a film on it that makes it so it doesn't slide so well. And this one, they come in a whole group of sizes, but this is the 6-inch square. And this is a great one. We're going to be using it today in class because we're going to be making half square triangles, and once we're done, we need to square them off. So, and I've got it stuck over here at the side so I can hold it, but what makes it nice is I've got my fabric down. This ruler has a 45, a 60, and a 30 degree, so depending on what you're cutting. Well, I need to square these up. If you're not careful squaring up a half square triangle, you will have one that looks like this. Okay, it doesn't come to the points. You've got to square it evenly. So the way to do that is to take your 45 degree and lay it down on the stitch line, okay? And if I have to pick it up and move it, well, look how easy that is to pick up and move without peeling it up, breaking my nails, trying to pick up my ruler. That's why I have it off center, because I want to see that 45. And then you'll be able to trim it up, because this is a 3.5 inch square. So you just lay this. If I was trying to cut something smaller, you know, if I had to cut this down, say 1.5 inch square, now obviously I wouldn't cut it out of that, but if that's what you were cutting, you would be able to cut up and over and have a perfect 1.5 inch square square, or 2 inches or 3 inches or 4, all the way up to 6. Sometimes when you're doing quilting, it's important, not sometimes, but all the time, after you finish your blocks, you have the little dog ears, extra strings and dog ears. Sometimes you might only be trimming this much. Okay, I'm not trimming that much off. That was just enough to even it up, so that now when I go to sew my blocks together to make them pinwheels, they're all the same size. When you try to use different sizes, that's when you run into trouble. Okay, one more thing. This is Quilter Select Pin Tin. Now, I had somebody come in the store today and say, oh, I don't want another tin. I don't need a magnet. Well, let me show you. This comes with glass head pins, which glass head, if you hit them with your iron, they don't melt. But what's really nice is if you travel, or even if you go from room to room or class or whatever, you have 100 pins in here with the magnet, with the lid that snaps shut. And I dropped it. It popped open and went back closed. I didn't lose a pin. I don't know about you guys, but sometimes I have butterfingers. And, you know, I walk from one studio to the other. I've got a handful of things, and, you know, as we get older, something falls down and I lose pins. The other thing is, when I use this, I take the pins out, then I take this over and set it just like this, right on the front of my machine. Okay, it's hard for me to show that to you right now, but right on the front, you know, my machine bed's right here. So as I take a pin out, ouch, you know, I'm sewing, I take the pin out, drop it. I don't have to be looking for a pin cushion to stick the pin in. As long as I'm close, it's going to drop right in there. I'm not dropping pins on the floor, on my lap, losing them. They drop right down in. And again, now it's closed, easy to pick up, to, you know, to carry wherever I need it to go. I have other ones, but this is the one that I like for that. I do have one here. This is the one for the Stay Sharp. We've got those at the store. I use it a little bit. This kind of does the same thing. This is for needles and pins, but you can't put that many in there. So this is another one that's good snapshot that you can take. It's a good one to put your needles in whenever you're doing hand sewing. For everybody who likes to do that hand sewing of their binding. Not me. I just have a few pins stuck in there, but this one snaps shut. This is much bigger. There's 100 in there. I could put way more pins than the 100 that comes with it, but it's a good place to start. So I just wanted to show those little things, because sometimes, you know, it's just the little things in life that, you know, that makes it life a little bit easier. Okay, so let me see if we've got some comments on here. Yeah, the road to Hana is amazing. Diane, no, Mike is not at the shop, but your quilt kit is there with your name on it, and Rita's there, so you can go by and pick it up. Okay, let me see what else. Yeah, the tote, the apron, the tote bag, and the placemats. Yeah, Judy, I have the placemats too, but we sold out, and I'm kind of debating and thinking that this is placemat month, and I've got a stack of placemats that I've made that I'm going to be putting aside for Grand Jenny to pick up and take. So, yeah, we've got. Let me see. Anybody have any other? Okay. Let's see. I told you when I talked to Kim, or when we had our class, I would find out whatever's coming new. So I will tell you this. I can tell you a couple things, but more and pictures. Make sure you show up for Dealer Digital Exclusives on Thursday. We're making the crossbody bag, and I will have my PowerPoint set up so you can see pictures of some of the new stuff. They have given us a preview of the next 6. We've got the cuties coming for the table runners coming later this month. And then for January through June, well, I can see them on my screen, but if you come to Dealer Exclusives, you'll be the first ones to see. We've got a sneak peek of the next 6. Okay. But if you're going to miss it, you can watch the recording. Remember, there's always the recording, so you never have to miss one of our classes. We prefer that you show up for class, but we know that sometimes you can't, and so that's, you'll be able to catch up. Teresa, yes, the cuties. So you will need that book, and it has all the designs for the first 6 months. Then there'll be another book with the designs for the second 6 or the second half of the year. So I guess my question of the day, and feel free to put put in notes or comments or send us an email, kind of taking a survey. My question is, the Cuties is coming in October, and it's 12 months. Would you prefer starting the first of the year or starting December? So you could make the snowman for, because I know everybody's December starts to get really busy, and then, then you don't, you have other stuff going on. So that is my survey question of the day. Would you like to start the Cutie subscription in December or January? Okay. So you guys can answer that question. I don't need an answer immediately because we'll take a survey on Thursday as well with the dealer exclusives. And of course, anyone that is doing the table runners, we do have, I think 2 more table runners. Teresa, yes, the pin box is on the website. I'll tell you what it is. And I love this pin. It's called the Select Pin Tin. It might even have a number, QS-Pin Tin. QS for Quilter Select, -PINTIN for Pin Tin. It should be on the website. If not, I know we have them there. Call the shop. Rita's there. She is there till 3 o'clock today. So anyway, that's kind of the question on that. Some of you may be having double because you'll be doing the rest of the table runners and then the cuties, the table toppers. Okay, I can share this again more on Thursday. Better pictures on Thursday, but I'll put this up here. Every year Kimberbell gives us a design to do demo December. Okay, so every year we have a different design for demo December. Now hopefully I give you the information correctly. Again, on Thursday we'll have more details. Let me put this up here so you can, that doesn't show very well, does it? The lights in the back show through. There we go. That's a little bit better. Oh, my nose itches. Stay Cozy. That is a little bench buddy pillow, the Stay Cozy bench buddy pillow. Go ahead, ooh and ah. Isn't that cute? Come on, ooh, ah, love hearts. This is the design for demo December. It is a free design from Kimberbell through us, the shop. How do I get it? I want one. Everybody can have one. It's an embroidery design, and the way you get it is you have to, we'll get it on the site, don't worry, is I like it. That's it, Heidi. Come on, let's get up. There's the hearts. That's what I want to see. Okay, there's, two ways. Demo December. We will do demos, 3 demos. You have to attend. Well, I can't. I work. I'm not home. I don't want to. I've got something else to do. Okay, it'll be recorded and you can watch it. Okay, we're going to have a way so that you will let us know. We're going to hide a question. You will have to answer so we know that you attended. Easy. 3 times. You get the design for free. Don't want to do it? Don't want to play? Okay. Don't want to watch my demos? Okay. If you wait till January 6th, you can buy the design from Kimberbell's Vault for $6, I think it is, $5 or $6. We are going to offer kits. Kits will sell if you want a kit that has all of the stuff to make it. And what do you, well, all of the fabric and the embellishments. So what are we talking? We're talking the background fabric, which is white with teal dots. We're talking about peppermint stripe fabric, which is the multicolor. We're talking about a mountain meadow silky solid. And we're talking about some little minky for the belly of the penguin. So that, and then there's glitter in there. There's blush, velveteen, and all you have to do is add your pillow. So what we're thinking is we'll do the 3 demos. You attend it, you get the design, everybody's happy, but we like to sew. So the week before Christmas, we'll do a little get together where we can sew together. We have to do it virtually. We'll have our own little Christmas party. How's that? Right before Christmas. We can do it in the shop, but for everybody that doesn't live by, I don't want you to be sad. So we're going to do it virtually because we like to be in our virtual studios. So that's and free is good. The design is free, but like I said, you have to come to the demos 3 times. That's that's your participation. Then you get the design. And then, of course, if you want the kit, we'll sell you a kit. We'll cut it up. We'll offer that. And if not, you still get the free design. You can make it out of whatever you want. So that's kind of like Kimberbell's and ours. Merry Christmas and a Merry Christmas party. So I'm just telling you that because we just found out yesterday. Okay, so we just signed up. Just got the information. I'll get a sample made so you can kind of see what it's going to look like or similar. What else? Oh, those of you that do dealer digital exclusives, they will be coming back next year. Kim actually showed us pictures of a few of them. The designs will all be, the pictures, I guess, of the designs will be released the end of the month, but they're super cute. How many of you love the little houses? These are all things being made in the hoop. If I can remember correctly, there's houses, one inside the other. So there's a little set of houses. There's things you get designs in different sizes like you did this year. It's going to be another subscription so that if you like the method, and I think most of you, and if you have another opinion, you can give that to us as well, like the idea of a kit, a class, and a design. So kit, class, design, just like we did this year. We'll figure it out. They are fun. And the whole point is to make something, to have fun together, and to learn something new. So you're making a little project that can then be incorporated in a lot of things, or the techniques. So, I mean, it's really a super cheap monthly class to learn something new. It really is overall. And we'll set it up as a subscription again, so that if you subscribe, we average out the prices over the whole year. So we'll have that. And great gifts, absolutely, absolutely. If you don't really like the project, but you learn something, and then you always have something to give away. You know, for a thank you or a challenge or just to make somebody else feel good, a housewarming or those last minute things that, you know, that you need a little something, or hey, somebody shows up at your house with a gift and then you feel bad. Well, you've got something stashed away. So we all should or do have that, but they do make great gifts. And then we always try to add, you know, other ideas and things too. Let's see, I did see another crossbody bag, a different one that's quilted in the hoop. Um, Trying to remember all of them. I didn't get screenshots this time, but they're coming at the end of the month. And there's a bag. Of course, we all love bags, tote bags, using different mediums and designs. A huge, big tote, not this big, but you know, a nice big tote bag. So there's going to be fun stuff each month. We'll ask you to, you know, to commit to it so that I know how many, because I count. If I have, you know, 80, that's how many I make. If I have 90, that's how many kits. So sometimes we have a couple extra, but for the most part, you're guaranteed if you sign up. Then we always have a few people say, well, I don't want it, I just want the design. Okay, we're going to offer that as well. You can have just the design. We'll do that. If it's somebody that says, oh, so I just want the design. I just want to collect all the designs. I don't want to make it. That's what happens to most of them. But you just want the design, and I'll make it on my own with my own stuff. Okay, so we're going to add that this next year. So if you just want to do that, then you don't get a kit, you don't get a class. You're just on, you know, you're on your own. You can make it and post a picture of it on our friends page or whatever. So we will offer it, you know, two different ways. So you can have one way or the other. We'll have more details on that next month because I don't have numbers and stuff until then. Felix the Fox. I have one Felix the Fox kit left. Mike went up and looked. That's our Felix the Fox. If you want Felix the Fox, go buy the kit. There is one left. You will automatically be put into the class. This is a class that the kit, we're just selling the kit. That's just the price of the kit off the shelf. The class we're putting in, working with Shannon to teach the class for us. Kim, you want it, Kim Stutchell. Well, you know how to get it. You either call the store or you get your little handy computer out in Maui and order it. But as of this morning, we had one left. So when it's gone on the Fox. We have the bear. We do have several of the bears as soon as they get here. They're on their way. We should have them this week. The class covers both the bear and the fox. Whichever one you have, you can take the class. They're made the same, you know, through the same steps and the same process. Okay. Order the product. We automatically put you in the class. If you try to go to the class, it says it's full because it is. We add you in, trying to keep it from being too confusing. We are recording that as well. They've given me permission to record it, which means I can send it out to you afterwards. Okay? And I think, well, I know there's one more. You see over behind me, see if I can switch it the right way. Whoops, wrong way. Okay, over there on that wall. Okay, you can see I'm still working on my cup of cheer. You can see with those, we have several of the dealer exclusives this month, but I want you to notice the squirrels, the Gather table runner. I did finish it. That was our class this past week. I have a pattern. I don't have any more kits. I don't have any more of the classes, but that's just one example of the table runners that we've been doing this year with Amalia Scott. So I have one more of the patterns there at the store. Their next month is, go on and look, is the Snowflakes. We have the Snowflakes. We do have several more because there's still the Snowflake one. There is, let me see if I've got them over here. I think I do. I think I do. So I can show you what's coming. Oops, let me flip this. There we go. This is next month's, okay, which is really pretty in the blues. I've got the blue fabric out there. Then we have, and I don't know if these are in the same order, but we have a heart one. And we have the St. Patrick's Day and sunflowers. So those are the ones that we haven't done yet. We still have, those are ones that we still have. And oh gosh, I look in here and I see all kinds of cool stuff. Yep. So I'm going to be cutting some more kits. So that is pretty much all I have, other than to tell you I've got class today, Wednesday, Thursday, dealer digital exclusives, and our alternative age quilt on Friday. Let me grab it. That's this one right here. The alternative age. This is a panel. Again, guys, panels make great quilts. Great practice for your quilting using your edge-to-edge features. And then we've got these really cool fabrics in it, including the back. It's the alternative age collection. So if you like any of that stuff, we still have, I think I've got a few kits. I still have a few kits that I cut for it. Let me see, there was one more thing. Oh, I know. Well, I don't know if I can, okay, let me see. I'm going to lose that. Artspira, A-R-T-S-P-I-R-A. What is Artspira? Okay. It is the new program or app. It's an app from Brother that works with your iPad, since it's an app, or if you have a different brand, but your iPad, your iPhone, and it will allow you to send designs, draw, create, do things. It hooks up wirelessly with your Lumineer and your scanner, your scan and cut. Okay, there's it's new. I got it set up on my iPad last night and played around with it a little bit. There's a few little steps so you can get them to talk to each other, but I took a design and sent it to my Lumineer. I sent another little design thing to my scan and cut just to kind of test it out, but you can use it for both embroidery designs and projects, and it's kind of took the place, I think, of the Canva workspace that we all used to use. So that's the new feature. If you have done the update to your Lumineer, you'll find one of those little scan codes right on one of the pages on your Lumineer screen, and it'll take you right to it. And the same way, it lets you hook all of that stuff up. So it wasn't difficult. Go out and take a look if you have those things. And you can use it with either or. If you don't have a Lumineer, but you've got a scan and cut that has the Wi-Fi, there is a new update for your scan and cut. When you turn it on, you'll see the little, I think it's an exclamation mark or something next to it telling you that there's an update, and it will work with the Artspira just for that. It lets you take and draw right on your iPad. So if you wanted to draw a little, it gives you some stuff to trace and to add, and it adds like straight stitches and adds a zigzag satin stitch. I was playing with it to see if it would actually add, like if I did a little doodle design, it'll let you, like your signature. You want to make a quilt label and sign your name. You know, we use the scanner, the scanning mat, but if you have, the newer machine, you can sign right on your iPad, send it over, and now you have a signature for your quilts. Or the thing I always thought would be so cool was to take the handprint of the kiddos, your nieces, nephews, grands, whatever, get them to lay their hand down and trace around it and then you could put it, send it over to your um, um, the IQ or the My Design Center in your machine. I will tell you that program will not work with Baby Lock. Yep, I tried that too, just to check. It doesn't. It is brother specific. So anyway, that's all I have. You guys go make it a great afternoon. Tomorrow's Wednesday. We'll see what we've got with Mike at the store, Mike and his tech talk. Kim, let's see. If you let me know if you got the Fox, or if you need to call and need some help with it. Since you're all the way over in Paradise, we'll be happy to help you. Guys, make it a great day. We'll see you tomorrow.